Okay. To continue. It is the next day. And here are some random Kanto Pokemon. It is the next day since I recorded the last episode. In case you cared. Skates. Okay. We will swap out Cadence for Katrina. Ah. But that's it. And now I'm feeling a little nervous because that's putting a lot of pressure on Natasha as the highest level team member at only level 44. But it is what it is. She's just gonna have to carry the team as we head south. Ah. I'm almost warmed up to go out for a swim. If only I lived near the coast. I mean, technically I do, but I used to live right near the beach. And it's sad because I don't anymore. And it's gone really hot today. Yeah. Mudshot animation for Secret Power on this occasion. Yes. Much as my name might be someone's who really adores my species, I don't really sound like that person at all. Well, I mean, how could you with my voice, but you know, I was supposed to mention that. Also, I like how much I ate up that icicle spear despite it being super effective on me. I'm gonna aerial and stood and go. All warmed up! Oh. He just realized he had been defeated. Thanks, kid, I'm ready for a swim. But he doesn't seem to care. Wait! Slow down! What if you have a heart attack? Wasn't aware I was moving very fast, but anyway. Swimmer race. Golden. Golden's a freshwater Pokemon, so... I mean, I suppose it can be in the ocean as well. My energy is lower in this episode because this is just in the afternoon, after work. And yeah, I guess I'm just more tired. And also, it's so hot outside, but luckily the aircon is my saviour. I'm just aerial acing everything in sight, don't even care about it. IDC. Yes. Ooh, that's chilling. Sadly, it's not. In this reality, what I said makes sense, alright? Watch out for Tentacle. They sting so painfully. Okay. Sea Route 19. Fuchsia City to the Sea Vermins. I always found it funny that it says Sea Route as though, like, that seems to imply that there are 18 preceding sea routes, but there aren't. So, anyway. Yeah. Let's go. Scring-a-doo-da. Luckily I've got 55 super rebels. Scree-da-dee-dee, really hope the levels aren't greater than Catriona's. I said her name wrong again, Katrina. I always want to sound it out for some reason. I look at the sea to forget all the bad things that happened. Like losing to you the last time. Yes. One of my lowest moments. Swim it, Ernie. Okay, well, you're well placed to beat me this time, but still, I reckon we'll be alright. Why are you not switching, though? You have Natasha for this. Will you please use her? But Katrina, it's gonna be so meaningful if you manage it. I mean, that is true. I think you should get me out of here now. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I was hoping to like pull a great endeavor thing and then... nah, it's too risky. I agree. Fine, I'll finish the job. Since I am great at it, let's be honest. Natasha needs to know Thunderbolt though as well. I guess I'll be staying in for this. You will, yes. Oh, that'd be right. Parting gift. Ooh, traumatic. Is it though? Oh, I'm looking at the sea to forget the bad thing that happened. Like, that kind of trivializes things for other people, so could you not talk like that? Ah. I'll be keeping my distance, thank you very much. Lava cookie! Ooh, I'll take one step forward for that. Lovely cookie. These guys are all sounding the same. Anyway. Yum, 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 Screw-be-doo. Ah. What's beyond the horizon? Have you seen? Hmm? What's that got to do with battling me? Dunno. Swimmer Douglas. Aerial ice. Bam. I'm an ace pilot, I tell you. This guy's got multiple Pokemon. How annoying. Settle in. Like, we're here for experience. This is a good thing that he has multiple Pokemon, but anyway. Like, it is true, when these battles take ages, I am thinking, why am I doing this? Well, I mean, I can understand the reasoning for bringing us here to Kanto's, because I needed more airtime. I was lacking in Ruby. After a certain point, yes. Yes, by the way. Yes, indeed. Getting to level 40 is quite significant. Glub! Oh, swimmers pay peanuts. I see a couple of islands over yonder. La-dee-da-doo, la-da-da-da, la-dee-da-da, la-dee-da-da, la-da-da-doo. Just gonna wait till that guy appears. Ah, all of them. Like how they're just swaying in the water. I tried diving for Pokemon again, but it was a no-go like before. You should come to the region I came from. What? Of course, it doesn't make sense trainer that I'm playing as is Kanto citizen through and through. So that's my explanation for his confusion, of course. I'm almost too good, you know. You are 11 levels above, so settle down, Katrina. I'm just saying. That's all. These Pokemon don't seem very capable of standing up to me. Because they're 11 levels below. Yeah, I still reckon up. Help! Help, help, help. I guess you have to fish for sea Pokemon. Yeah, anyway, where these Pokemon I've got come from. You can find them on the seafloor. You can go diving, yep. I meant to battle these guys in the opposite order, but I screwed up. So yeah, it really makes no sense what I'm saying about the the fact that, I don't know, the spirit of my Ruby trainer has possessed this player character, and thus I feel like I am these Pokemon's true trainer, even though I am not in this game. It makes sense in my head. I mean, we are both called Louis, so... And of course, we are the same person, so... It's a complicated equation. What am I talking about? I love swimming. I guess you're the surfing type. I mean, only in the context of Pokemon surfing. I couldn't actually surf. Swimmer Matthew. Yes, the closest I'll come to surfing is just boogie boarding. Sad but true. I don't have the... Well, I don't have the want or desire to learn to surf, as well as the fact that I really don't think I would pick it up easily. And it's terrifying as well. But, you know, I respect the people who can. Yes. I think I'll be staying in. I've got something super effective against this thing. Because it just became a fighting type. Oh. I mean, if the best you've got is Double Slap, I really think it's going to be fun. Okay, maybe the third one you do will be a crit. Whatever. Moo milk, please. Thank you. Oh, for goodness sake. I agree. It's time for us all to pause and listen to the Pokeflip. Well, that didn't take an unnecessary amount of time at all. Can you just calm down, please? Okay, whoa. I know I'm half normal type, but still. Really not okay. It's like, I know I'm half normal type, and I know that you're 7 levels above me, but still, calm down. Whoa. I mean, the joke's on you, really. Well, I'm just gonna keep asking for Moo milk, and my trainer seems to always deliver. You're really set on the submission thing, aren't you? Well, guess what? I'm faster than you. Oh, okay, that's embarrassing. Oh, may my fly be accurate and true. Gotcha. Well done, Katrina. Well done. Thank you. Belly flop! Oh! No. I can beat even marine Pokemon at swimming. I don't reckon you can beat Pokemon using Aqua Jet. Well, no, well that's not fair. I can't use a move. Da 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 dee, da 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 doo, da 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 dee. This looks like a fun little gathering in the sea, doesn't it? My big sis taught me all about Pokemon. I wonder if I'm better. He's not. Okay. Sis and bro, Lee and Luke. Goldeen and Seeking, huh? I shall join Katrina for this battle. Thank you, Rosalo. Allow me to magical leaf that Seeking. I'd appreciate that, yes. Magical, magical leaf. Done. Oh, wow! Someone tougher than my big sis. Can you not call attention to that? Honestly, my big sis is strong and nice. I think she's awesome. Oh, well. Do you have a younger brother? I hope you're teaching him all sorts of things. I don't, so it is what it is. I have 2 older sisters, actually, and they taught me a lot of stuff. Anyway, da-dee-da-dee-doo. Okay, let's get on with this. Hello! Swimming's great! Sunburns aren't. It's just a shame because, I never returned to the shore, so sunburnt is what I'm getting every day. Swimmer Alice. Could we go back and heal so that I can have PP back on, like, my fave move? Maybe. Just an idea, putting it forward. Oh, this is another level 49 Pokemon, seriously. How many more can there be? Ugh. Oh please, your crit was like terrible. I like using secret power on the ocean because, you know, it makes you feel like you can use surf even though you're a swallow. Yes. Rosalo is returning. Yes, most properly so. Natasha and I should be doing lots of overtime on this sea route. We should, but Katrina's been quite capable. I have. It's bound to get you one of those multi-strike turns. Anyway. Not that it really mattered at all. It was just amusing. Yes! Shaka! My boyfriend wanted to swim to Seafoam Islands. Deluded. Alright then. He was. He wasn't up to the task. Don't you remember? Oh yeah. My legs, they cramped up. I swam here with my friends. I'm tired. Must we really battle again? Well, I mean, it was up to you. You've been enthusiastically, like, putting your hand up. I know, but anyway. Swimmer Connie. So I always am so keen to use Aerial Ace. But out of PP it remains. Such sadness there. fix it immediately. Not immediately, but in the near future. I'll have to settle for that. Thrillsville. Watch me take out several stones. Yay. I'm exhausted. Here's my tiny amount of cash. If I were to ride a Pokemon on the sea, I'd like a Lapras. Lapras is so big, I bet it would keep me dry on water. You'd probably be right about that. Ugh, let's just go back this way. I could have flown, just saying. That is why I'm here. Yeah, I know, but then... yeah, it doesn't matter. I was thinking that it makes more sense to go back this way, because then I'm not having to charge up the Versus Seeker, but then I realised I'd be getting the steps anyway, because what else is boring? Yes, Super Repel is on. Yeah, sorry. It's like, it of course ran out immediately after. Why am I doing this, considering what I was saying before? These waters are treacherous. You shouldn't come back here. I was just here a moment ago, and then came back successfully, so I think what you're saying is completely wrong. Anyway, Swimrax. These waters are treacherous, but I like it. Yes. Tentacruel. So cruel. Of course it survived. Honestly, it just had to have its moment, and I did not mean to use Fly. What the hell, trainer? Sorry. Whatever, I still hit. Still got the job done. Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous. Yeah. My legs, they grabbed up. Glub, glub, glub. We'll just leave him to it. Hello. You always get to ride your Pokemon. It looks so relaxing. Can I have it if I win? Camilla, any thoughts? No. Just on principle? Okay. Swimmer Anya. Poliwag, huh? It's gonna have to be aerial ice. I just like doing it. Poor Goldeen, never even stood a chance. Yes! I'll tap out for this. Speaking of Camilla, did I really need to come in for this? I don't really get it, but okay. Also, is my physical attack better? No, whatever. Still do it. Yeah, I don't think it matters at the level you're at. It might. And as I said before, all of you guys sound the same. Yeah, well, whatever. It really doesn't matter in the scheme of things, does it? Honestly, no. I just mentioned it because it was something to say. That's how desperate I am for something to mention. Well, that's terrible. Oh, I lost. Looks like the NPCs are struggling for content as well. It's still a long way to go to Seafoam Islands. Pretty sure it's just over there. Maybe a couple of screens away. I want to go back to Fuchsia. Yeah, that's probably equidistant from here. Just so you know. Anyway. What a know-all. Go away. Now, ironically, Katrina's the highest level of the bunch. Most probably so. And yes, of course, I do want to battle these guys again so I can see what her opening remarks are. Because clearly it matters. But yeah. You know my brother just became a trainer, right? I want to make him better, so I need your help again. I hope you'll oblige. It seems you will, because the battle has started. Oh, shh. Rosalo, are you attacking Camilla? What the... What was that for? It was a misclick. I'm sorry. Rosalo is not responsible. I'm prepared to take the blame for that one. Honestly, trainer, that was terrible. I know. I'm sorry. I slipped. The A button was too responsive. The rest is history. Yes. Well, at least I leveled up. And at least I leveled up. And no, I don't want to learn that. Because it would never serve us as well as it serves an opponent. Yeah, true. That's no way to treat my little brother. Oh. Do you have a younger brother? I hope you're teaching him all sorts of things. I already told you. I don't know. Route 20. Oh yeah, that was so far away. Okay, it was probably more than 2 screens. We'll say 4 screens, but still, not a long way away. Why are you riding a Pokemon? Haven't you learned to swim yet? Pretty accusatory right now. Is it accusatory or is it accusatory? Anyway, whatever. Swimmer Darren. Whoa! You need to settle down with your levels. What? You're the one who wanted to rebattle. It is true. I don't think you'll get far with Water Gun though. I wonder if you're packing a much more destructive move and you just haven't used it yet. Chances are you are. Chances are you are. I'm gonna try to crunch. Oh, Hydro Pump me if you must. Okay, whoa. I guess because it is very powerful and my defenses are bad. Ooh, that was pleasing. Hopefully you don't go for Hydro Pump again. Oh good, you went for your very, very weak move. We should probably stop offending the opponent so much. Oh dear. It's like people in glass houses. Should not throw stones. Though I'm not sure that quote, I'm not sure that proverb fits this situation. Probably does. Yeah, probably doesn't. Anyway, while the trainer was rambling, I took out the second Seadra. No dramas. And I'll do it again. No one handles the water Pokemon quite like I do. Okay, well that's admittedly annoying. Yes! Oh, I'm not feeling well. My call was very downcast. Oh, look, I'm never going to use Quick Attack, I'll be honest. Nice. But I have nothing left to lose now. I.e., my not being poisonedness is gone, so I can spark all I like. The worst has already occurred. Nice. Hold on. Lovely. Didn't even matter that I was poisoned. Ouch! Torpedo! Sharpedoed. Haha. Only the first one though. Anyway, riding a Pokemon sure looks fun. After you like offended me for it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll come up to receive this lava cookie just a little. Gamilla also approaching one step forward. Yeah. Of course, of course. Aha! The water is shallow here. There are many people swimming, I've noticed. Whatever. I like to make that observation. I like to share what I'm seeing. So what if you can see it too? Why did I just use Surf? Well, I'm glad you protected, because it saves me from wasting PP of a move that would actually have done something. Something more reasonable, i.e. making you faint. Barara. Thanks, Rainbow Cloud, for backing me up on the thing of close to being an ice type is really strange. Splash! Yeah. I wish I could ride my Pokemon. I bet you're not tired. I'm tired for a different reason. Or whatever. NPCs seem to say that a lot to me. Seem to say that a lot. Yum yum yum, yum yum yum, yum yum yum. Please shut up. Ah. Are you jealous that I'm vacationing on Sea Farm? There are no amenities there. I don't know why you think that's something to be jealous of. Shut up! Swimmer Shirley. Shirley. Could be Charlotte. Oh my god, shut up. Okay. Excuse me for wanting to know what your name was. Don't even care. Just keep slashing. Yes. How do you think us Sharpedo have all these nicks and bruises on us? Like we care about a bit of poison. Come on. Come on, I'm the Sharpedo. Come on. I can take whatever you're throwing at me. Oh, you're gonna poison point me, are you? Well, it's already happened. Ah. Ah. Made you flinch. Too right you flinched. You're terrified of me. Ah. Alright, Camilla's really coming into her own. Quit it! Ah. There's a huge cavern underneath this island. This island? You're in the ocean right now. Yeah. Just over there, to the west. Okay. And what, you're living in the cavern? Well, not living, but you're staying there on vacation. Maybe. I don't have much money, as you saw. So maybe I'm saying it's a vacation, but I'm just camping for free. Still a vacation. It is. Strong trainers and water Pokemon are common sights in these parts. They say that Misty of the Cerulean Gym trains here. Do they though? Because she's never been sighted here. I reckon there's some element of truth to it. Okay, good. I love floating with the fishes here among the waves. In my little alcove between the rocks and the beach. Swimmer Tiffany. I'm gonna crunch it up. Police. My rough skin's always getting my opponents like that. I love it. It's just so funny to watch. I have to tell you. Youch! I know, right? Want to float with me? Not just now. Float with me. On that note, pretty sure it's time to wrap up this episode. Maybe I should try to get through the islands before that. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! 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 Preemptively screaming. Yam, 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 yum, yam, yum. I think I've cooked this. Oops. Yeah, I'm back here again. Whoops. Confusing in Gen 1. Confusing in Gen 3. Okay, it's not confusing if you know what you're doing, but because I hardly ever come here. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's especially embarrassing. Okay. What the? Oops. Repel's effect wears off, and then one step later you're facing a wild Pokemon. I mean, it happens. No, Jugong, no. Stay away. You are the inferior water and ice type. Thanks for saying that, Camille. Appreciate it. We of the Hoenn region respect a different ice and water type. Our trainer does too. I'm fine with Jugong, it's just that I just do not respect it nearly as much as Steelslime. That is obviously what was being alluded to. Anyway. Oh, for goodness sake. Camilla reacting to it. I don't like being told where I can and can't, you know, surf. Boulders might change the flow of the water. I noticed, so this has been previously done in the game. Where the never-ending beep am I supposed to go? I forget. Oh, this looks promising. Yes. I was like, if I'm on the other side again, that'll do me. Alright, we'll continue from here next time. But we'll have skates in front. Parallel switch. Now we've got them in order of level, which is always pleasing somehow. Alright. Thank you so much to those who do watch this. I will see you soon. Ish.